the way that we approach identity, we take kind of a hub and spoke approach, right? So we work with kind of a spine of data set. We have a kind of an HCP for those who are not in the healthcare space. That's your healthcare provider audiences. And there's only, let's say, less than 2 million of those in the United States, but albeit a very highly valuable audience. And we've built, that was how we first started. But then on the consumer side, and I don't say patient because that's a clear, obviously a delineation there between what you can or can't do. But we've built a consumer graph using partnerships like Epsilon and some other big consumer demographic data partners. But the whole point there is that we take a very agnostic approach to the way that we are treating data. And Serge knows that we spent countless hours talking about different sorts of partners that help link these offline profiles with online profiles. We are simply, as a DSP, as kind of the middleware, if you will, helping to coordinate all of the great partners for both measurement and identity. While we do have our own measurement capability, and in fact, we use that often for optimization, actually more so than probably being held against a scorecard for source of truth. It is very effective at both, right? In order to optimize, you do need to be able to measure. So whether a client's using a third-party, other platform that they have opted to use or not, we do see high correlation between our performance and gains that we see on our platform and the gains that they see on third parties, right? So that's been actually one of the proof points that we've been at an early stage had set out to do. But I think what's interesting, Matt, thinking about the future of the open web and thinking about CTV, the open web, I have a kind of a thesis here that's going to look more and more like this balkanization of CTV. And what I mean by that is you have all these little fiefdoms, right, in the CTV ecosystem. Everybody has varying levels of capabilities technically and even in the data. That in the open web, when that cookie goes away, that great currency of a cookie is no longer, right? So how do you partner with platforms and who's going to be best positioned to do that? It's going to be, I think, in my opinion, the DSPs who can help span across all these little microcosms of highly valuable data and inventory combinations and be able to orchestrate cross fiefdom, right, cross wall type of media buys. And that's applicable for all, not just healthcare, but all verticals.